Hey everybody, today is September 11th, 2025, and the scale said 236.8. I just wanted to come on here and give a little bit more of an update where I'm at with things with my health. If you saw the last couple of videos, you'll know that I just got over a recent bout of COVID. And right before that, I had my annual physical and annual blood work, which, if you're interested in what the results were of that blood work, which ultimately was good news, then check out my last couple videos. I ended up having to put it in two parts because my video cut off after part one, at the end of part one, so I was able to move some stuff around and do a quick part two just to finish out the results of that blood work. I think I have ironed out some of my cloud storage issues. Wish me luck. So hopefully that won't continue to be a problem. But what I did want to share also, besides having my annual physical and annual blood work, I also finally got scheduled to do that DEXAscan that I had mentioned in some of my shorts back in August. I did it in two parts. The first part was the DEXAscan itself and like a kind of an evaluation in history. And then the second part was a cardiac stress test. And I just did that one yesterday. So I'm supposed to get the report back on all of the details of that and any recommendations and suggestions that the place has. They do it at the local university as part of their wellness program and institute. And so, students are involved and they get to learn how to do all the things. And I'm totally cool with that. I like, supporting learning institutions. So it was pretty cool to get to do all that. And there is a fee, so I did pay to have that done, but it's going to include the evaluation, like summary report that will give me the details on all the numbers and how I did, and recommendations that they have for me moving forward in terms of my health and wellness and fitness and exercise recommendations and all that. So I'm looking forward to that. They said that'll take about a week. And then today, right after I make this video, I've got to head into the city to the hospital to do my pulmonary function test. This is the first pulmonary function test since my original pulmonary function test that I say I failed. And I say I failed that one. I think that was back in 2022. And I say I failed that one because I scored as moderately severely compromised with my pulmonary function. And I was only like, 51 years old. So that was not good. And I don't have any history of smoking or toxic exposure. So the fact that my lung function would be so severely compromised really sucks. But it explains why I constantly struggle with shortness of breath and, feeling like, especially upon exertion, like I was always assuming it was asthma, and the diagnosis is chronic obstructive asthma. But it just felt like it was, just kind of getting worse and worse as I get older. And being obese doesn't help. And I'm pretty sure that there's some effects of COVID that, when I was sick, very sick with probably what was COVID in 2020, at the very start of the pandemic. Things have just kind of gotten worse since 2020, most notably. And so they did the pulmonary function test, and I think it was fall of 2022. And I think they said I had the score equivalent to the lungs of a 79-year-old. So, yeah, Anyway, I'm going today to have a follow-up because I've done a lot of different, you know, I've tried different medications since then. I'm currently on a biologic injection called Xolair. And so we're just going to see if anything that I've done has helped and if my pulmonary function is at all improved. So if you're seeing this, wish me luck, and I'll keep you posted on how this goes with the pulmonary function test today, and I'll also keep you posted on the results of the DEXAscan and stress test once I get those results in. So thanks for staying tuned, and feel free to ask me any questions, or I'm open to suggestions. I'm just, trying to focus on continuing forward, just keep doing the things that I can do and making the most of every day. So, hope you're having a good day. Talk to you later.